Hiya, my name is Robin and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to do some exercises to build stability, strength and mobility for heels dancing. I will first demonstrate each exercise and then we'll do it together with music. This is my right side and this is my left side. So we're going to begin standing in a wide second position, so wider than your hip width apart. We're going to do a shoulder roll and bending our legs, so rolling the shoulders back. Then we're going to roll our hands inwards, stretching all the way up, so we stretch the legs and the back. Then we're gonna open the arms, look up, coming all the way down, relaxing the head, bend the legs to roll up. Repeat 4 times. So from the side it looks like this, rolling the shoulders. So we stretch the legs, the arms and the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second exercise is going to start by standing our feet together. You can have your hands by your side, on your hips or your waist, or by the sides. We're going to bend the legs, doing a plie. A second one, then we're going to go into a plie, forced arch, stretch the knees, coming down. Reversing it, the 2 relevés, rising up 2 times, rise up, demi-point, heels on the floor, stretch your legs. So from the side it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do it 2 times with the pliés and 2 times with the relevés. The third exercise, we're gonna reach to the side, starting with the right arm, reaching to the side with the left arm, then we stretch 1, 2. When we started with the right, we're gonna start the circle also with the right hand. So going over, bending over, and we bend our knees as well. Opening from the left side, doing it to the left. So we bend our left knee, the right one is going to stay straight. We extend the arm to the side, extend the arm to the side. Now we ground our hips in the center and we isolate from our sides. Only 2 times. 1, 2, and you see that my hands are going to stay in parallel with the floor and with the ceiling, so I'm not doing any twisting in this part. Only on the first ones, which are 1, 2. Then we stay in the center. 3, 4. When we started with the left, we're going to go around with the left arm, over, bending the legs, curving over, opening from the side, coming up. So we do it 4 times all together. The last exercise, we're going to just do a hip side to side 4 times and try to stay as relaxed as you can. Make your hips move as much as you can. The arms are just going to come up, up, rising up. After that, bring your weight in the center. We open the arms to come all the way down. Now you can use your hands on your legs. You want to come into a flat back, coming down, bending the legs to roll up. So from this side, it looks like this. Starting with the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the first part of the exercises. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. Moving on, the next exercise is going to be a hip roll, hip roll, hip roll with the head. So we're going to start by stepping to the right, and our hip is going to go from the right, down, left, right, down, left, right, down. After the third one, my hip is going to start going to the back, and at the same time, I do a head roll from the back to the left, and then I reverse it, left, left. Third time, 4th time is a hip roll. My weight is going from right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up. 3 times. After that, I do a head roll, starting to the back. Now my knees are staying straight. and I do the head roll. When we would go to the left, my weight is gonna go to the left, down and up. 3 times. After that, my hips are going to the left, my knees are staying straight, and I do a head roll with the hips. After that, this one is a little bit challenging, and be careful with your neck. You can do this one with 2 hair flips or with 4, which is much more challenging. So be careful with your neck, don't break yourself. So I do to the back, 4 times, or 2. After the 4th one, I'm going back, over, and tilting my body over. At the same time, my hips are doing this. If my head is going to the right, I'm going to bend my right leg. 1, 2. You do 2 more, or you go straight from behind. Stretch both legs over. From there, we're going to do a flat back. Bend the legs. Stretch the arms over. Stretch even further. Come down. Keep your legs straight this time and roll up. And then starting to the left. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last exercise is a swing and a balance. So now we're really testing our balance. So we're going to swing the arms once, bending the legs at the same time. We bend the legs, arms coming front, look up, reversing it. Now we go all the way down, we bend the legs, we extend the legs, going through flat back, elevate up all the way, stay here. Balance for a little bit and then coming down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the trick is that you need to shift your weight back when you come over. So then we're counterbalancing in the back and in the front. And when we come up, we need to push our hips forward. That's how you're going to find your balance. And I think about pressing my feet on the floor. Okay, this is the last part of these exercises. So we're going to be on the floor. If you want to use a yoga mat or something on the floor, feel free to do that. If you need to grab something under your knees or yoga, so what we're going to do on the floor, we're going to start off by being in a plank. And the idea is that you should feel your core working, it should be engaged. So in the plank, if you were standing, you would have your back against the floor. So you need to push your shoulders out so not to collapse here. So what I mean is that I really feel my shoulder blades coming down like this, and I keep my chest open, and my neck should be aligned with my spine. And I do not let my back arch or my bum to come out, but I try to hold it. So we're going to stay in a plank. We hold it for 4, 8. After that, you hold this position, but now you need to lift your right knee off the floor and bring it forward. Then the same with the left for 2, 8. And the idea is that you find the resistance from the opposite shoulder to your hip, and the same should apply on the back side. So I think about my right shoulder blade connecting with the sit bone. Try to find those muscles, because if you let your body move, that's not going to help us. Because when we're standing with our heels and you need to pick up your leg into a passe, nothing should change unless that's choreographed. But if you were standing with heels and you pick up your leg off the floor, nothing should change in the body. So that is the same principle if you're on the floor, so that you're not shifting your hips or coming over. You try to hold it, because that's how you're going to build the strength. All right? After that, we do it for 2, 8. We hold it for 2 more 8s. Then we're going to start the same thing, going to the side. So now I hold the position. I go from parallel, turning out my right knee to the side and putting it back. Same with the left. Rotate and back for 2, 8. We hold it for 2 more 8s, and then we go into a downward facing dog. So in this position, where I feel that my heels are touching the floor, and I think about a long line starting from my heel bone, coming all the way back up here to my sit bone. And at the same time, I'm pressing my arms away. And I do not let my shoulders rise up into my ears, but again, I press them down. So this is gonna help you with the floor work. The idea is that you're gonna dive through your arms, so kind of like doing a push-up. Come down, you try to get your chin as close to the floor as you can. Then you are allowed to bring your pelvis, looking up. I'm still holding my core and not just chilling there. I try to hold this position and then I press my hips back. We do that 4 times. After that, then we're gonna work on our glutes, our internal and external rotators. So we're gonna be on our all fours. So this is where you start. And the same thing, I still hold my core, so I'm not here, I'm not here. And I should have as much weight on my arms as on my legs. Now you need to find resistance to pick up the leg. Yeah, so the idea is to have as little movement as you can. So try your best to resist it. What we're gonna do is that we're here. We start with the right side. We're gonna pick up the leg for 2 eights, so 8 times together. So I try to use my external rotators to bring the leg to the side, and then we'll repeat it to the back. So now I shift the work to my glute and my hamstring. And the trick with the hamstring is that you need to think that you're kicking out and up. So that's how you can engage your hamstring. But if you want to work on your glute, that's also cool. Then I would think about kicking it up instead. When I try to go to the back, that's when I need to grab my hamstring. So we do it also for 2 eights, going to the back, resisting. So I'm not going with the leg or with the hips. I try to hold it in the center. Now the next one, it's a bit annoying, but it's really good. It's gonna target multiple muscle groups. So you need to pick your leg to the side, holding it, and you're gonna extend the leg and we're gonna pulse it for an 8. So think about going up, up, up. So you're gonna use all of these muscles. And actually I do feel it on the inside as well. Then you're gonna pick up the leg even higher to bring it back, and you can stay in a small turned up position if you like, because then you're going to activate this side. But if you want to work on more with the hamstring, then I would completely turn it into parallel, but that's up to you. Your supporting leg, which is now the left leg, where you have the knee on the floor, that should stay in parallel, but now I'm talking about rotating the working leg. We also pulse it in the back, so you think about going up, up, so either in a turned out or in complete parallel, up, up, up. Then you pick up the leg, bring it back to the side, bending the knee, placing it on the floor. Breathe. Then we're going to do it with the left leg. After that, the last 2 things that we're going to do. This one is really good for your core to build stability and coordination. So we're going to lay here on our backs. Personally, my hip flexors are really tight. So what helps me to relax my hip flexors is that I'm not even trying to stay in a 190 position for my hip flexors. I can let my legs come a little bit further over. So this will be 90. My hip flexors are full on working. When I bring them here, my core is working and my thighs are working, but not my hip flexors. I can relax. So you should keep your knee in the exact position. Hands can be on the side, and you should bring your leg to the floor, touch it lightly, and bring it back up. And then we swap. Same with the left. And I feel that my long back muscles are really laid out on the floor. My core is again working a lot to resist the movement. So we do that for 2 eights. After that, both legs at the same time. If any of these exercises you feel like the tempo of the music is too fast, you can slow it down. So here, think about bringing it out. So the knees should be staying in the same position the whole time. Last variation is adding the arm. I'm going to start off by bringing my left leg to the floor and right arm over my head at the same time, touching the floor lightly, bringing it back up. So I'm going to start off by bringing my left hand over my head. At the same time, the right leg is going to touch the floor. And we do that for 2 eights. And you should feel this opposition from the right shoulder to your left hip bone or your hip flexor, and the same from the left shoulder to your right hip flexor. After that, we're going to have the hands and the legs together. So you can either do the same thing that we just did, keeping the legs bent, or another variation is that you extend the knees and then you bring them back in. So you can test which one is more difficult for you. I find the latter to be more difficult because here you need to grab a hold, or you think about hugging a ball and then you're gonna extend out. Yes. And the very last thing, be careful, this is gonna target your inner thigh muscles and also the external rotators. Hands on the side, so we're gonna do 2/8 of these, going out, back in, going out, back in. If you need to, you can bring your chin to your chest, but I still keep a neutral spine. So it means that where I have a natural curve, I can still put my fingers under my lower back. So I'm really working my core there. The last thing that we're gonna do is, having the hands on the sides, we're gonna cross over, swap the legs, dropping them to the side, bringing them up with resistance. So whichever leg you started in front, then you're gonna reverse it, left, right, down, right, left, down, left, right, down, for 2/8. That's our workout.
Side of the bed, call up, she just bring them pieces, then you go dead. Say you wanna smoke, now you just scared. Let them come and kill me, I don't even care. Now I walk up on the wrong side of the bed, call up, she just bring them pieces, then you go dead. Say you wanna smoke, now you just scared. Let them come and kill me, I don't even care. You with a Glock. Not enough stupid. Not enough Glock, Glock. Coming at you with a Glock. Not enough stupid. I like slanging dope. I like while I'm most. I chase what you don't. I get what you want. I might get that Gucci. Yeah, I might get that Prada. One go, one go, chain shot. I like slanging dope. I like while I'm most. I chase what you don't. I get what you want. I might get that Gucci. Yeah, I might get that Prada. One go, one go, chain shot.
Let me know how it went, and also if there's something else you would want to work on, let me know in the comments and I would love to make a video about it.